Welcome back to Feel Better with Lauren. I'm Lauren. Thanks for joining me. Hit like, notify, and subscribe. Now, one of the questions I often get asked is when's the best time to do your videos? And the answer for that is whenever you possibly can. The only thing I would say is you should try to do them on an empty stomach. So the windows for me on that are when I get up in the morning, or before lunch, or before supper, or before bed. And I find that the benefits I get from the videos are based on what I need at the time. So if I do a video when I wake up in the morning, it can energize me. If I do a video in the afternoon, it might focus me and even me out. Or if I do a video before I go to bed, it'll help relax me. And that's what we're going to do today. A video is a little bit more focused on before you go to bed. We're going to stretch out. We're going to slow everything down. You're going to have a great night's sleep. You're going to have fantastic dreams. And you're going to wake up feeling refreshed. So today, a quick video to get you ready for the best night's sleep possible. We're going to go everything very slow. We're going to relax, and we're not going to overstretch. That's super key. Don't overstretch. We'll start at the back of our mat. Just move your toes around, sort of feel yourself connected to the ground. Feel some of that stability. And we'll breathe in through our nose and then out through our mouth and get rid of all that stale air that we've been carrying around all day. After that, we're just going to loosen everything up and gently stretch into everything and then have a great night's sleep. So in through your nose, all the way out through your mouth. In through your nose, all the way out through your mouth. Last one in through your nose. And all the way out through your mouth. So let's just get rid of some of that energy that we've had through the day. We'll start out a little bit more active than we usually would. Get yourself sort of your feet hip distance apart. And let's just move around. Let your arms sort of flop around. Maybe use your knees to move back and your arms can hit your body. And just sort of feel where everything is. We want to get rid of some of that energy that's going to dissipate. Just back and forth. Feel how everything moves. Feel what stops. Get all that clicking. Just back and forth. Keep your neck all loose. Your hips all loose. And start slowing it down. Stop your feet. Everything comes to a slow, into a stop, into what's called mountain pose, which is just standing proudly with your palms facing forward, your face catching a little bit of sun from the day. Just slowly move your neck around. Slowly move your shoulders. Forward, move them in circles. Right up to your ears. And then take your hand and just let your hand go all the way down the side. Breathing in and out through your nose as you go. Breathe in and out to the other side. Not straining too hard, just stretching your side a little bit. Come up to center. Let's put your hands in that prayer position that automatically puts us into a balanced, symmetrical state. Interlace your hands and push out your hands all the way. Separate your shoulder blades. Not pushing too hard, just relaxing it. Now on your next inhale, all the way over your head, kick out your hips, just bending back a little bit. Again, not pushing hard here. Last breath in. Keep your hands together and bring your hands to your head. And just tuck your chin into your chest. I'm just putting very, very light pressure, just stretching out my neck a little bit. I'm not pushing, just relaxing. I'm putting my hands to one side a little bit. And again, not pushing, just sort of smelling my armpit. Last breath in. And while I'm here, I'm going to put my ear to my shoulder. Again, just very, very light pressure on my head. My hands are all just relaxed. It's just a little tiny bit of weight. Last breath in. Now let's go to the other side. Smell the other armpit. Light, light traction. Last breath in. And light traction, put your ear to your other shoulder. Last breath in. And put your head to your back. Just stretch your neck out, looking up at the ceiling. Last breath in. Now interlace your hands the other way behind your back. Get some sun on your chest. Again, you're not pushing too hard here. It's just a relaxed state. And then your next inhale in, back to that balanced center. Now your hands go above your head and come back down, and we'll sink down into a squat. So you're finding some stability. You're relaxing into this. You put your hands down. And let's just do a forward fold. Again, just relaxing yourself, letting yourself hang. Halfway up. And exhale, forward fold again. Halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Come back down and go forward into what's called lion pose, which is your legs backwards, off your toes, and leaning forward a little bit. Getting a little bit of a gentle stretch in your legs, a little bit of activation in your wrist. You can just move a little tiny micro bit here. And then from here, your hands can go forward, your knees come in, and we do that slithering snake into a Sphinx pose. And today we're still activating our butt. Our gaze is sort of just at the top of our mat here, but we're not pushing too hard. Just keeping a slight activation. This is relaxation, it's not pushing it. Last breath in. And relax down onto your forearms. Move yourself back and forth. Take a minute here. Feel where your body's feeling. Now, put your toes, your big toes close together. You're just going to push back into child's pose. Your hips are on your heels. Your forehead's to the ground. And we're doing a little bit more of a relaxing version of this. It's nice and slow, in and out through our nose breaths. Everything's opening up. This is all preparing for a great night's sleep. Last breath in. And then up onto our toes. Into a downward dog. Keep your legs bent, but keeping everything straight. You can pedal out your feet a little tiny bit. Stretch your calves, stretch your legs. And then once you're feeling that stretch down, just find some stillness in this downward dog before we go up to a three-legged dog. So your right leg goes up, and then you're going to bend your leg open. Keep your shoulders square, just so we can feel this. And then inhale, leg goes up to the air. Your knee goes to your elbow, and we're going to fold over and go into pigeon. Pigeon, you want to keep your foot activated. If you're super flex, you can have your foot right out. I'm not. So if you put your foot back a little bit, you can still get that stretch right here. And stay up on your fingers for a moment, just so to get everything settle. And then slowly, if you can, and if you feel it, and down to your forearms, and just relax. Just keep that right foot flexed so that your knee stays, the traction on your knees stay good. And with each inhale, you create space. And exhale, you relax into that space. Last breath in. Slowly push yourself up. Lean over onto your right hip. And straighten your right leg out. And bring your other leg around. The key, what we're trying to do here is line up our knees. This is half cow face. Full cow face is both knees lined up and folded. And we're just going to fall over these knees. It doesn't have to be a lot. We're not overdoing it. We're just getting a little bit of stretch and traction beneath us here. Try to hinge at your hips rather than hunch. And you don't have to go that far into it. You're just getting a sensation. Last breath in. From here, take your left foot, put it just inside your leg. And from here, we push up. We're going to stretch at our side here. Last breath in. Come back down. Legs around, over our heels, and back up to downward dog. Just get yourself centered here. And then your left leg into the air for three-legged dog. Open up your leg. Inhale and bring your left leg to your knee and fold it over for pigeon on the other side. Keep your foot flexed. Find the equilibrium, your balance. If you want, you could put a block underneath your hip here to give you some support. I often do that. And once you're settled, you just relax and fall onto your forearms, wherever you'd like, or stay up in that other position. Just gentle stretching. Last breath in. And let's slowly push ourselves up. Lean on over to our left foot. Our left leg straightens. And our right leg kicks around. And again, we're lining up our knees as much as we can on this side. And we're going to sort of bend over into half calf face here. Keep your foot flexed, but not overstretching anything. Last breath in. Your right leg goes underneath your leg there. You're going to push up out of this and kick your hips forward. Last breath in. And come back down and rest your heels. Now we're going to do a little butterfly while we're seated here. For me, the most relaxed, the more intense stretch is the closer you go to your hips. As you go away, it's less intense. So I'm going to go somewhere in between. You're going to find your spot. You can put your feet together. You can hold on to them. And hinging from your hips again, you're just going to fall down and open everything up. I'm actually going to go a little further away. That's it. So I'm getting a stretch in my hips, getting a stretch in my lower back, and I'm just really relaxed. One more breath in. And slowly push yourself up. Put your legs together. And we're going to fall back, putting our knees to our chest. And then put both of our knees over to the left side for a supine twist. Again, a relaxed version. Last breath in. Bring your knees up again. And your knees go to your chest. Just to straighten out your spine. Put your knees together and we let them fall to the right side now. And twist the other way. Ooh. So I'm not straining anything. Light pressure with my right hand on my left thigh. Just letting the gravity sort of open up my shoulder on the other side. Last breath in. Bring your knees up again into your chest. Let them down. And then the last thing, I'll do a bridge just to sort of activate everything again. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath, but we're not pushing it too high. We're just giving a little bit of a wake-up call to them. And when we come back down, our spine will know where to go. It'll know where to relax to. We'll go up on our toes, and our arms above our head, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, coming down in a perfect straight line. Knees to our chest one last time. And then our feet out to the corner into what's called corpse's pose. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath. Let your hands fall open to the ceiling. And you can relax here. Maybe do a little breathing exercise. And the next spot is to go to bed and have an amazing sleep, some great dreams, and waking up feeling incredible. We'll see you in the next video. Always talk to your healthcare professional before starting a new regime. If you experience pain, discomfort, or dizziness, slow down or stop. These videos will become easier each day, but if it doesn't feel right today, go slower or move to another video. Listen to your body.